This week, we're talking about writing workshop or writer's workshop. This element of a balanced literacy classroom follows this framework. It begins with a teacher-planned and led mini-lesson based on what most students in the classroom are ready to learn next. Then the students write independently. They may or may not implement the topic of the mini-lesson in their writing that particular day. While the students are writing, the teacher is conducting individual writing conferences with the students. And then there is a short period of sharing at the end. When students are just beginning to write, we want them to write. In Chapter 4 of About the Authors, they talk about just getting the students to write before doing any teaching. Allow them to use whatever process they're able to use to get the writing done. Once they are perceiving themselves as writers, then we can focus on what they're doing or not doing in the writing. We want to have the children perceive themselves as writers/authors, so we must first focus on their message. Are they able to get their thoughts on paper? Once they can do that, then we can look at the writing critically. Are you seeing how interactive writing supports writing workshop? During interactive writing, we are first and foremost modeling for students how to get their thoughts onto the paper. Now, our topic this week focuses a lot on mini lessons. There's 3 types of mini lessons. One type is management. Another type is craft. And the third type is conventions. An example of management mini lessons are you're showing and talking about the materials they're going to use and how to use them. Another management mini lesson might be your expectations during independent writing. Or it might be a procedure for requesting a conference. Management mini lessons are things that we take for granted as adults, but when beginning writing workshop, these things all need to be taught in order for writing workshop to be a successful part of your literacy program. Craft mini lessons use mentor texts as examples. You might share an exemplar text during your mini lesson discussing how the author was about to show, not tell. You might discuss how the author wrote for a specific audience, or how the author wrote just about a small moment in time, not a story about when they got up and what they did the entire day, a morning to night story. Convention mini lessons are often the most common used. Why? Because we all know about conventions. These can be seen as easy mini lessons. In reality, they aren't easy. In convention mini lessons, for example, you might be making a clear connection of spelling patterns or how to write a paragraph for the students. Again, these seem easy for us, but for students, these need to be explicitly taught. Where do the topics of the mini lessons come from? The data from the conferences the teacher has with the writers. A mini lesson is planned and well thought out. It isn't something you can just do by the seat of your pants. You need to look at what the students are able to do and what they need to learn next. Not every piece of writing produced in Writing Workshop is published. Some pieces may never be finished, and that's okay. The goal is to get children to see themselves as writers and for them to get their ideas onto the paper. If you have any questions, please ask me. I look forward to learning with all of you this week. Thank you.